Hey, Rob.
Hey, Kurt.
Where are we now?
We are actually in a Zamboni barn.
We are.
Of a temporary ice rink that is not currently going on now, but it goes on in the winter here in Philadelphia, right on the riverfront. It's actually a really cool spot.
Yeah, you know what? If there was ice today, it wouldn't last long.
No, it's very hot.
It's extremely hot, and we're talking about ice. It's interesting. Why are we talking about ice?
Well, we were actually talking to the proprietors of the ice rink, and one of the issues that they have in the winter is when the Zamboni fills up with ice, because they have to scrape it and what's the term?
Shave it
off the ice rink. You come up with a giant pile of snow, and we're in a city, and sometimes parking is a little difficult.
Yeah, of course.
And you need spots to park, so they can't dump the snow in the parking lot, so they need a way to get rid of it. So we came up with a good idea.
I think we did.
And I'm gonna let you run with it.
Oh, the idea. So we have a concrete slab in the Zamboni barn, and the shavings, when the Zambonis come in, they'll drop those shavings, ice shavings, on the ground. And currently they just kind of sit there and they spray it down with like 110-degree water, trying to melt it.
Yeah.
But if we take a CHU or Hydro Heat Pro and we come off of that with some 1-inch line, kind of like if you would the ground fall system, what we're doing is thawing or curing concrete. In this case, we're going to lay it on the concrete.
Yep.
They could put a steel grate over it so the Zamboni can ride on it. Steel grate that has holes in it, obviously.
Yep.
And we can pour that shaving on it and let the magic happen.
Yeah.
Let the hot heat of the coil melt the ice into the drain.
Yep, and then they can go back out every hour and a half and,
Bring it back in.
prep the ice
Prep
for the
the
next
ice.
group of skaters. The other thing we can do in here to keep this barn warm is we can actually add one of our AHUs, right? We can put it on the loop with the hot water, keep this space warm.
Yeah, so we can use, so that now you're talking about a combination of things, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about a product, CHU, Hydro Heat Pro, melting ice with a hose loop, almost like an ice rink does with a mat. They run cold liquid through it. We're going to run warm liquid through it. Then come off of that and go into the air handler unit and blast hot air into the space. I think we've got this job completed.
I think so.
There is another application right there for you that you wouldn't think of in July at 100-degree weather currently right now, and that's when these ice rinks are prepping. They're like, how do I do this?
Yep.
So stop and talk to your ice rink guys out there. They'll need the chillers in the wintertime, and they need a way to melt those shavings.
Not just temporary ice rinks, but also the permanent ice rinks. They need a way sometimes to melt ice. And they also need a way sometimes to keep the ground from freezing underneath.
That's exactly right. So that way you, maintenance, maybe they have coils to work on, and they turn it off, the chiller off, and they wait for it to melt. But now we can introduce that liquid into the Hydro Heat Pro and melt that pretty quick for them, and they can do their maintenance.
So go talk to your temporary ice rink people, go talk to your permanent ice rink people. There's applications out there.
Everywhere. So here's another application, and right now we're going to have to go get a drink of water
It's not
because
melting.
we'll talk to you soon.
See ya.